Hello!
Hello!
Hopefully that started up right.
You're starting to do my hello.
Well, just a little bit. I purposefully kept it a little louder than normal.
Hey!
Hey, we're live, aren't
We're
we?
live!
See, I told you we were. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Corpulent Geek live broadcast of our instant reactions to the Shield finale for season 5.
Yay!
Yay!
And yay.
Yay.
And not yay.
Not yay?
That was it. Those are my instant reactions.
All right.
I'm
Bye,
like,
everyone.
I'm like cup of noodles.
What does that mean?
You just add water. It's instant soup.
Well, I never hear noodles say yay.
That was a...
See, you'll notice this is weird because we're right next to each other because tomorrow we leave on vacation. So we're packing up all our stuff and I'm downgrading back to what we used to use. And so I'm testing out all my stuff. So right now we're only with the stuff that we're taking with us down the shore. Anywho, we had a season finale today, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, wait, hold on. This is very important.
I'm going to tweet out that we're online.
You should.
That's what you were trying to get me to do.
Oh. I've lost my spoiler flash. How did I lose my spoiler flash?
Oh, no.
Well, alright, there's going to be spoilers. I really do wish I knew how I lost my spoiler flash. I purposefully went and got a spoiler flash. It's supposed to go, spoiler. Anyway, alright, so we're all over the place now. We had a season finale where, you know who I felt worse for in this whole thing? Alright, spoilers for...
Everything
Everything up to this point in the MCU.
Yes.
So if you're not all caught up, I'm sorry,
Infinity
but go away.
Wars, everything.
I felt worse for Deke.
Yeah, he didn't get a goodbye. He was just gone.
Well, I mean, technically his goodbye was earlier to Daisy when he said, I'm not going to be here when you get back. That's why, like, when I went back, I was getting some screen caps, which I still haven't gotten over here yet. So at some point, she's going to babble, and I'm going to be trying to get screen caps
that
over.
Goes well.
Yeah, but when, because I thought the same thing, and they did a flashback to his room, and it was all emptied out. I'm like, what did he do? Get himself, like, a Conestoga wagon and fill it up and just head west? I mean... It really was. I don't understand.
Is that what he said to her? Like, I hoarded all this stuff? I thought he was hoarding it for the eventual collapse.
Yeah, because that's what he does. But they did go back to his room and show his room, and it was all empty.
Was it cleared out because he never existed? And so no one ever hoarded anything? That's what I thought. I thought they were showing, like, look, nothing got hoarded. Because I thought he was hoarding for the end of the world, so that when he eventually, when the lighthouse becomes the bunker, that he would have all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that when they went back and showed it that it wasn't there anymore, it was because he did not exist.
I fully understand that.
So maybe they don't remember him.
Yeah,
that's why no one was like, where'd Deke go?
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, that is sad.
Wah, wah.
You know what I didn't mute?
Oh, no. Is our baby girl up? Oh, she should shut up. Anyway, all right. So... are we at a point where you can start discussing stuff and I'm going to go look for my screen captures? Apparently that's no.
I hit tweet. Okay.
All right.
So, my sorry.
No problem.
Where are my notes?
Oh, she had notes. She typed them all up and everything.
Got them.
All right, good. Whew, thank you.
So I just took notes as I went. And my reactions are what I had immediately upon seeing it. In the beginning,
that's what we're here for.
In the beginning, when they were catching us up for previously on, it reminded me because you had to choose between using the centipede serum on Talbot or on Coulson, and it basically sounded to me like save Coulson or save the world, which then reminded me of Heroes, which was save the cheerleader, save the world, which the guy playing Talbot was in. And I felt that was kind of cool. But, neither here nor there. And so then they're debating, heatedly about what they were going to do. And May was like, nah.
Yeah, I'll take care of this.
Don't worry. We don't need to vote.
I saw her look at where, what's her name, had just swiped the centipede serum from. I saw her look at that and then move away, and then everyone was talking back and forth, and all. And I'm like, May's just gonna come up behind her and clock her in the back of the head,
Yeah, I
or
thought she was
shoot
gonna
her.
knock her out.
Yeah, so that's what I was expecting, and then she did that. I was like, well, that takes everything right out of the equation.
Yep. She's like, no.
The only way it could have been
Everyone's
better is if
watching
she
Yo-Yo,
drank it
no
herself.
one's watching the Odium. Oh my gosh.
That-
Could you
that's what
imagine
we
May
need.
on Odium?
Yeah,
Holy
because
shit.
you know, stuff isn't bad enough.
Yeah.
Eh,
But poor Yo-Yo. Because, I mean, she was acting. She was doing a good job. Not Yo-Yo,
A lot
the
of people
actress.
were acting.
Yeah, there was a lot of acting. The actress was doing a fantastic job of channeling that frustration where she was like, you know, she said, I'm yelling and yelling and no one is listening. It was a great line. And so that was very powerful, I felt, at that moment. Even though we knew poor Yo-Yo. No, everyone's against you, Yo-Yo. They don't care how many times they resurrect you and pull you back. And then May delivers the serum to Coulson and is uber peer pressure. You'll do the right thing. I was like, ooh.
But he didn't.
But he didn't. But, I mean, he did.
Well,
but
yeah,
he didn't.
because he's Coulson. And
Yeah,
he, can do no
he is Coulson. And at this point, when I was taking this note, which started with Gravitron, I realized that that guy's name is the same as the ride that I used to ride on as a kid at the fair. The one that spun around.
Everyone used to and vomit in each other's faces.
This one was at a specific place, and I can't remember. Oh, Clementon Park. South Jersey Peeps. Clementon Park. They had a Gravitron. And that was the one that, like, it was a diamond shape, and you got in it and stood up against the wall, and it spun around really fast, and it stuck to the wall. Yeah. I had fun.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I seem to have added something directly on our feed.
Oh, no.
Boop.
Over our faces. Was it the skyline of Chicago, which I was about to talk about?
Yes.
Hey! So, meanwhile, in Chicago, Gravitron can't find a place to park, so he's just like, I'll just park it right on these buildings.
Can't find a place to park.
No one will notice. It's fine. He didn't park it on the Sears Tower.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
So I guess that's fine.
Well, yeah, because that would have cut it in half, and then it would have fallen down, and a lot more people
really
would have died.
care about any of that. So then he takes a core sample looking for the gravitonium, and he manages to find a core in the middle of the city that had no pipes or electrical conduits running through it. It was just a pure core of dirt, and then gravitonium.
Here, I'm going to throw up some pictures for a little bit here. Hold on.
Okay.
That we can talk about. Duplicating scene.
Hey!
All right, so
you can see, where's my hand? There it is. Ah! So he's parking on Chicago.
I did.
And look at all that waterfront that he could have parked in.
That's true, but maybe he knows that the ship had all kind of holes in it, and he didn't want his poor captives to drown. Because we had the discussion. Yeah, no, he must have not have. He must have definitely parked it on top of. Because at one point we had the discussion of whether or not he was holding that up while doing everything else.
No, I think he literally just used the buildings as cushion.
I'll take this out because I gotta set up some hotkeys. So you babble a little bit more.
Hotkey.
We're flying by the seats of our pants tonight.
So then, yeah, it's fun and exciting. So then, Quake, I refuse to call her Daisy. Quake
as you should.
decides that she's not good at this being in charge thing. So she puts Mac in charge. He's large and in charge. And that was a good choice. Mac charge. I like that.
Nice. All right, let's see if I got this right. Oh, no. I did not get it right.
He did not get it right. Hey, and a mech. So Mac's in charge, and he goes, you know what we do best? We save people. And so they ran, and they saved people. Yeah,
the 8 of us are going to save people. And the Zephyr's big enough to have all of downtown Chicago come on and board it. I didn't like that part at all.
Big-ish. And I'm sure a lot of people had already gotten away.
Oh, you would hope.
Or they were crushed under the ship.
I'm going back and I'm finding the one scene because there is one background actor that was running around in the thing, and he looked ridiculous. We were watching live, so I couldn't pause it and go back.
Yeah, there were a couple of points I wanted to go back and watch again.
Yeah, we're gonna. There's one guy. He's like, oh. Okay.
He's like, the director's yelling, "You're amazed, you're astonished, this thing's coming to kill you." And he's,
No.
oh.
It was pretty bad.
So yeah. So then Quake and Coulson are having a discussion on the ship, and Coulson is doing a good job of pretending like he took the serum, but he hadn't, and Adam had called that. He's like, Coulson didn't take that serum.
Yeah, no.
Clearly not gonna. They didn't show it, so he didn't take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Done and done. And it was in the fight in the hole when you were like, "It's in the gauntlet!" No. Because he made it like, it's time to suit up.
Yes, here, take these.
Take these gauntlets. I'm like, when does anyone ever hand her gauntlets? I thought she just kind of always wore them. So that was a clue.
A clue.
A clue. And so once she figured out that, and I don't know. I love climactic climax, so that
I gave up on the slideshow stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
no
because
screen caps for you.
Well, I can change it and just make it where it. I'm hating my Mac more and more the more I use the Windows computer.
Oh. Dun dun dun.
All right, so now scrolling over us, we can do whatever. Look, I'm picking my nose. Y'all can't tell though. All right, it was the squirrel away scene that I liked. That's the May and Coulson chit chat. We're just gonna let this scroll through once, and we'll just babble.
Parking on buildings.
That parking on buildings and Gravitron dropping down from the sky. I like that. Lots of good CGI in this one. There's him apple coring downtown Chicago. I love that.
With no plumbing or electrical.
It looks like it could be a sewer explosion of just poop.
Ew.
And of course, there's gravitonium just everywhere. Just littered throughout the underside of the planet.
Hey,
we've never found any. There's the shot from the fake framework that Deke had that we saw earlier in the season. There's where all the gravitonium is. It's everywhere. Just half of everywhere. Just, gravitonium all over. There's another cool CGI shot. We were, later on, remind me to go back and we got to talk about that. Sorry, we're all over the place in this one, but who cares? That's the cool, I've got the good mojo in me. Which, does she have that now? Was she like Pepper at the end of Iron Man 3? And
that's
she can
what I felt like, is like now she's just
half?
super, she can blow everyone to space. Whoever she wants, poof, space.
Well, she can seem to do a lot. There's him blown into space, and I liked how all the glass along the cool. the building sheared off and everything.
That's the Sears Tower, isn't it? Upside the Sears Tower?
I don't know. And there's the little wound that Fitz had. It looks like it's like in him like a quarter of an inch thing. Come on, Fitz, man up a little bit. Sorry, I shouldn't say things like that. That's like, I don't know what the thing is. But
misogynist, but that's okay.
That's the word. But it looked like he shouldn't have died from that.
It didn't look
Fitz,
like it had.
Don't die.
It didn't look like it had severed.
It's him drinking. That's the little Tahiti thing, because that was adorable.
I know. As soon as he walked off the beach, I was like, "He's in Tahiti. It's a magical place."
There's terrible CGI of them supposed to be in Tahiti.
Yeah, whatever. It's a magical place, honey.
It is a magical place, and we moved around. All right, now we're out.
Hey.
There we go. Hey. So, sorry, that would have gone smoother if we had practiced more, but,
Yeah, no practicing here.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that we'll have something next week after we get back.
One of the picks, we'll be good. One of the picks that you had was the awesome CGI they used with Quake flying into Gravitron, and my comment was that Quake can push herself along or fly, but she runs into battle because right before the commercial break, she's just running down the street. Just running.
Yeah.
And I was like,
But it was good that they had to do that to set up, to, like, make you forget that she could do that. Because, no
one forgot that.
Some people, I'm sure, forgot and were caught up in the moment. We're the dorks that think about everything. But then it was cool that they, because they didn't want to have her bounce there, and then, it was cool.
When she launched herself into Talbot, that was cool. And then she punched them, and they bounced off the ground. That was cool. And then she did a very good job of trying to be Coulson and talk Talbot down, but he was way far gone, so that didn't work.
Yeah.
So then
that did not go well.
That's where I started to say I love climactic climaxes where they show him, when he's, absorbing other people, it's immediate. It's just, he just goes up and they're like, hey, and now I'm going to absorb you. And with her, he flies her up really high, plummets down, pushes her to the ground, kicks her around a little bit, and is like, and now I'm going to absorb you. It's like, what? Why so much time?
Well, see, the problem here is that the only other one he absorbed that had powers was Creel.
Mm-hmm.
And he had conned him into giving himself up, essentially. And so he was all tied into him, so that's what made it easier. She still has powers and is still a formidable fighter, so I would imagine that he would have to leave himself more vulnerable for a traditional attack. So he
was
probably
just
wanted
kind of
to
like knocking her
weaken
around
her
to
up a
weaken her
little.
up.
Yeah, but
understand.
I need to know how he was able to drive her into the ground and she not be like pulverized and everything. I mean, does she
I'm
have
gonna
super
assume that
not
she
pulverization?
used a little bit of her quake powers as she was hitting the ground and like quaked up a cushion.
Oh.
So that instead of her impacting the ground, she quaked it out of her way.
All right.
Because if not, then she should have just been a daisy pancake.
Mm.
So then she gets a little bit of centipede serum, and she makes quick work of Gravitron. Because it really was, and I did love that bursting out of his absorption thing. Like that was cool, where she was like, "Poosh," and all the gravitonium.
Yeah, that was a cool effect.
Yeah, and then she was just like, "Blick," and he was done. Because we've got some goodbyes to say.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we come into the last segment. My comment here is, gonna need another Fitz. Hey, we have a spare.
Yeah.
He's in space around Saturn. It's cool. And then they do some misdirection with the making up of a in remembrance plaque, and so we think that they're remembering Fitz because they think we've forgotten about the spare Fitz. No, we haven't.
Yeah, we did not.
We did not.
Wow, we're really behind on the feed. Look where they are.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like 8 hours ago. Anyway.
We've been talking for a while. And then I watched that entire last segment with like, okay, and then someone disappears. And then Coulson disappears here.
Yeah,
and
where's the Ash coming?
With Coulson turns to Ash. Daisy turns to Ash. Daisy's hugging him, and then she turns to Ash. No, sir. Now they are getting a shot of the group, and someone says, wait, I don't feel so well.
Yeah.
Nope. No. He walks out onto the beach. All right, so they get in the Zephyr, and now they're flying into space, and then someone says, I don't feel so well. Oh, we're seeing Daisy. Maybe she doesn't feel so well. And then we'll go back to the beach, and it'll be Coulson and May, and one of them disappears. Nope. And then
because the plane's going to crash into the ocean.
Because the pilot is turning. Yes, I mean, I went through everything, and then the plane flies over, and the screen goes to black, and I was not happy.
And I was like, oh, there's going to be something in the Stinger thing. Nope. Stinger's about the royal wedding.
Nope.
I am convinced that they screwed up and they accidentally showed us the ending that was meant for the show if they got canceled.
Ooh.
That is what I think happened. Because that's a much better show got canceled ending than the
Maybe
one.
This was always the ending and they'll release some sort of like internet only thing between now
There is no reason to have done that. They tied it in with Winter Soldier.
No, I agree, which is why I was not happy.
They showed news clips.
Yep.
When they were in the Zephyr.
Yep. If they didn't want to say anything about what was going on, and they wanted to pretend like it was happening earlier,
yeah,
then they could have just left out all you know. Did
any
you hear what's
reference
happening
to
in
it
New
at
York?
all? We could have had no idea when exactly it happened.
It could have been a month before. It could have been 3 days before. Doesn't matter.
No.
But nope, you left us breadcrumbs in last week's episode, and nothing.
That was. That was disappointing.
Disappointed. That's exactly right.
Kevin Sorbo.
I was Kevin Sorbo at the end of this one.
Yeah, it really. I honestly believe that they accidentally showed us they got canceled one, because it's just. I mean, not even a reference to it. Not anything.
Nope.
Because if they're.
Nope.
Nope. So, but we've established that they have changed time.
Yes.
So, I still believe that their changing of time is what allows the Avengers to help defeat Thanos. But because it could, they've changed time, so somehow, like Captain America slips into the weird time stream thing and defeats Thanos and dies in the process because there's no way he's making it out.
Yeah.
And that's how they're able to stop Thanos, and no one ever disappears.
I don't know.
Because about the only thing we could see that could happen is that, like, last week they showed the New York stuff happening. I never bothered to go back and find out how long between when New York happened and Wakanda happened. The only hope is that this whole thing happened in that little time zone, and all the S that went down was New York. But
Yeah, but that drives me nuts because of how the post-credit scene of Infinity Wars was so badly timed.
oh yeah,
When they were like, we're getting pings over Wakanda, and now I'm disappearing.
yeah, that happened too fast.
Yes. So I understand. But I was disappointed. Especially because of how long a break there's going to be. They're going to come back after the next movie is out, and it would have been a whole like year of us because they would just to dust, and we'd be like, all of our characters are dust. What does it mean?
Well, they wouldn't have dusted all of them.
Well, I mean, all is in between the Infinity War people we saw dust and
okay,
what would have been Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, and it's so much more frustrating because they looked like they were setting it up that it was going to be super tied in because they weren't coming back until after the next movie. You're kicking the camera.
Sorry.
Stop it. Jesus, I got the microphone so far away from you now. Have we verified that they can hear us at all? Because
Nope.
we have all our stuff muted. You check on your phone. Look, I should never lean back. Jeez Louise.
I know, that's why. That's what I did earlier. I was like, oh God, I look horrible. Yay!
So, now, what they did do, I did definitely enjoy. Going
back to a positive.
Yes, trying to. I don't know. I see this thing moving all the time, so I think.
Yeah,
I hear sound coming out.
We both sound good.
Yeah, so the things that they did do, I did like. There was a lot of great acting in this one. A lot of tears welling up in the eyes, almost coming out, and
yeah. I felt like. I definitely felt like Clark Gregg at the end was giving "This is my last time," speech, like getting choked up and stuff. That was kind of cool.
Well, it was also his I'm going to be dead soon speech.
Oh, yeah.
Not just...
well, I mean, this is my last time speech. Clark Gregg as the actor was giving this is my last time as Coulson's speech. Not Coulson giving his this is my last time talking to the group speech.
You think when they come back in season 6, they're not going to have Coulson, like... flashbacks?
I'm saying they filmed that under the auspices of we don't know if we're going to get canceled. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So there was a lot of good heightened emotion. Mac was obviously wonderful, and when Fitz died, I mean, you could really tell he really is the moral compass of the group, and it has so much heart, which is just awesome. And he's done such a great job with that. Yo-Yo was doing a phenomenal job, and then Coulson at the end.
She should have seen May was going to do what she
No,
did.
I'm not saying Yo the character. I'm talking about the actors because I don't know all their names. Clark Gregg is really the only one whose name I know off the top of my head.
Ming-Na Wen?
Oh, and Ming-Na, yeah. She's always badass. And there you go.
No, Fitz's name just rolls off the tongue. Ian the Ketzer.
Good. That was nice. That was
Elizabeth Henstridge.
classy. Anyway. So I felt like the acting was quite good. Oh, you know what?
No. You know Agent Davis? I know his first name. His first name's Maximilian. That was what we were going to name our boy if we had a second boy. But then we had a girl, and she killed us.
and we're dying on the inside.
Yes. You couldn't even get on board with a good shirt.
You know, Molly, when you go back and watch all of these, we really do love you. But you're killing us.
She's gonna be laughing and just like watching these on our grave.
No,
so it's fine.
No. Anyway, another thing I wanted.
Eric Mulger's here.
Sup?
Hey, Mulger.
Yo.
Did you get that Black Panther done for us yet? Anyway.
Nice. The other comment I had about the episode is that it was very pro military first responders, because both Daisy, when talking to Talbot, gave a very heartwarming speech about the people who sign up to be in the military and to be first responders, and then Coulson did again when he was giving his farewell speech.
Yeah.
So I thought that was very nice. I think they did a phenomenal tribute to those in our society who put themselves in front of danger for the rest of us, and that was pretty cool.
We need to do more than just thank them on a TV show.
Well, yes.
When they go into buildings that have crumbled down to retrieve bodies and they get cancer, we should pay for them to not have cancer anymore, or at least deal with it better.
Yes.
Sorry, we went down a weird path.
We'll now get down off the soapbox and put that over there again.
Yeah.
But yes. So I like that part of it as well.
Yeah, so...
But then nobody turned to dust, and I was not sad. I was not happy about that.
Yeah, we were still waiting, man. Maybe it happened. Maybe, I can't get onto my Twitter for some reason. So maybe right now the Twitters are burning up with people saying, oh my god, look, ABC just aired a special thing and said, oops, we screwed up the last 4 minutes. Here's the last 4 minutes.
That would be hilarious if we were so gung-ho to get on the stream, and we totally missed that.
Well, they wouldn't do that anyway. They'd be like, no, we have to... They've started their pre-game coverage of the royal wedding already. So
pre-game coverage.
Oh, sweet.
You know, it wasn't until I saw that commercial about the 2020 episode that's coming up that I was like, why is this such a big deal? And I was like, oh, that's right, she's American.
Yeah.
I'm dialed in. It's cool. And I'm an Anglophile. Like, I love following that stuff, but I'm like, it's a wedding, yeah. I'm like, oh, that's right. Yeah. And she's a divorcee. It's a big deal.
She is?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to walk down the... This isn't going to turn into...
I was about to go into the history about how...
No.
A previous king abdicated.
You can do this on your own channel.
Ooh, that's what I will do. Hello! It's the Royal Watch with Christina.
Will's here too. Hey, Will.
Hi, Will.
Thanks for coming in. Only experience with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the after-credit scene of Infinity War. Really? I don't think that's entirely accurate. You saw the first Avengers movie, where they're on the helicarrier.
Yeah.
That's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Coulson died the first time.
Yeah, this symbol here, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Anyway, yeah, so I think that was pretty much our instant reactions, and the only people we have in the room are people who don't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't think Will does. He was just being neighborly, popped in for a second, and he's gone already.
No.
As he should be. That's cool. I popped into their stream earlier today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So no more notes. Last minute thingies you had.
Nope, those were all my notes.
You want to cover? I'm still.
My notes ended with no one disappeared, and I am disappointed.
I am disappointed as well.
So, but if I didn't have that expectation of that's how that episode should have ended, it was a very good episode.
Yeah.
I felt like they...
Once again, what they did was good. And that would have been a great wrap-up of the show overall.
Yeah.
Like, if it had gotten canceled, I would be very happy with that ending. Because I wouldn't want them to have gone into...
Yeah. No, I would have been pleased with that. Because we wouldn't have had to watch Coulson die again. Yeah. And we would have just assumed that Gemma and Fitz...
There's no way he dies.
No, I don't think so. I don't really feel like there is an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. without Clark Gregg.
Ah, yes, Eric does have season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Cool, you should watch it.
After you watch Discovery.
Yes. Yeah, watch Discovery first.
Yeah, that's good. But anyway.
All the things.
Alright, I think we're good then. We're going to wrap this up before we start babbling into something else. Thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. During next week, we are going to be doing lots of streaming, hopefully down the shore. Hopefully we get whatever this mess is on my forehead, the lighting worked out a little bit better.
Well, you'll have shore lighting.
Oh,
Ocean
shore
lighting.
lighting. But no matter what, the camera does not like the MacBook as much as it should.
I don't think it does.
I don't understand why or how that's the case, but it's just the way it is. So, anyway, what are we planning? You're, as we're away, you're gonna read you're gonna read, what's the Star Trek book name? Is it Desperate Hours? The second Discovery
I've
book
completely forgotten.
is out, and she's gonna read that because
Yeah.
it's been too long without Discovery talk, and we're
Yes.
gonna do a little bit of that.
I get my disco shirt back out.
And we're gonna start rolling through some of the CW shows.
Bye, Eric.
Bye, Eric. We're gonna start rolling through some of the CW shows. Hopefully, Black Lightning first, because that's the one that I'm most enticed. So we will see. We will check you guys out later in the week. Also, remember, I've got a tech channel that is hopefully somewhere. Throwing a link up somewhere. Anyway, all right.
You know, you could just point to one place and then put a card there.
No, because they always just pop up over there. Like it doesn't. I don't have the followers to be able to put extra in different spots on my thing. Like the real channels get those things. I just get the extra super duperness. All right. So we are going to bid Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. an adieu for now. After we've had a chance to digest and check out other things that other people are saying and ruminate on more stuff in our head.
We have to wait the same amount of time from now for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Game of Thrones.
And probably Discovery, too.
Ugh.
But think of, it'll be an embarrassment of riches once they all come back.
It will be. And then we'll be on here like every other day with like, all right, now we're talking Discovery.
Yeah, we gotta do
Did
Game
you see
of
those
Thrones
dragons?
talk.
Wait, shit, that's something else.
Nice. Yeah, it was so weird when that dragon came in and ate Thanos.
Holy, I know. And then the
Hey,
next...
Mike's here. You're supposed to be in bed.
You're supposed to be packing. Oh, or the other thing around.
Packing your bed.
Packing your bed. Are you taking your whole bed? You don't have a bed down there. Did we tell you that?
Yeah, did we mention?
Sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah, next summer is going to be off the hook. Or lit, as the children say.
All right. And we're saying goodnight now when she's starting to use phraseology like that.
The young vernacular.
All right.
As it is.
All right. Thank you all for watching.
Yep.
What do they always say at the end of the episodes? We'll be back in a moment.
After these messages?
No, the Agents
End of what
S.H.I.E.L.D.
episode?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like they always had a thing that they would say near the end. We'll be back. Anyway, bye.
We're such super fans.
We are. You're gonna have to do that for a while because I have no idea how. Oh no, I think I hit this button here.